We're seeing a lot of financial planners start talking about the value of their SME clients' businesses. How do you work with financial planners? Because a lot of the planners we speak to, their clients are turning to them looking for valuation, exit planning advice. So what's your approach when working with a financial planner?
Our approach is a strategic approach, and it's about building manageable strategy. Okay, and you can build a strategic plan. It's got 100 things in it, and everyone's going to walk away from it. So through our valuation process, we identify 5 or 6 key value changes. It may be, let's say we've got a client with an owner dependence issue. It may be through the implementation of employment strategy around a general manager or senior managers within the business taking more accountability what's going on. If it's around a profitability issue, it might be focusing on, driving better gross margins or driving, expense, rationalisation. It could be around debt picture. It could be too much debt, creating too many cash flow issues, about focusing on, retaining profits to help pay down that debt and help them, get to a more profitable, more cash flow positive business, not reliant purely upon debt upon which to fund the business running.
And do those meetings, are they pretty intense at the start and then it sort of gets done? What's that? Do you meet monthly with them or?
Yeah, so there's a lot of work up front.
Yes.
So there's the delivery of the news, if you like, and that's sometimes not great news. Sometimes it might be a situation where you're delivering news that the principals may not necessarily agree with because they have a different view of the world. That's fine, but 9 times out of 10, given the opportunity to think through the delivery of that news, a tacit form of agreement turns up and the journey starts. And it depends on the business and depends on how self-sufficient, as you say, of being accountable to knocking off the various steps to close out the strategic plan. Some business owners need hand-holding. So it depends on the circumstance. We like to meet, reasonably regularly, at least have a series of discussions to help overcome and address the steps. And then eventually we'd like to get back with the owner to revalue the business and see how they've progressed along the journey in terms of the business value. The strategic elements tend to take care of themselves. Might be, increasing profits to X or Y, that's pretty evident, but understanding the broader business picture may not be so evident, so the importance of revaluing is really key.